Good morning, everyone. So I got a new Traeger Flatrock, and it is on the deck. It's a beautiful morning here, and I want to throw up a quick review video to show it. So I got it from Ace Hardware. It is delivered assembled, so I did not go through the assembly process, but I am going to go through the seasoning process and just kind of look at a few things that I initially saw. I want to start here with it covered, so you can see, like, it looks really good, right? The side shelves are folded down, and it's got this like formed cover. It looks great, very clean. Downside is, though, that the cover is so tight that, like, I'm convinced it's gonna rip really quickly. Look, like, here's metal poking through, and with the PAL system, the pop and lock railing system, you put accessories on it, and I already have some accessories here, and you really can't cover it with the accessories. I think, yeah, obviously that's why it's making it even tighter than it should be. So I don't know how long it's going to last, and it's really inconvenient to have to take the accessories off each time. Where are you going to put them? So let's start by unzipping it, and I'm going to uncover it, and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so the cover unzips on the side, comes off nice and easy. You can see the unit itself looks great, and then just flip these shelves up. Watch your cords. This is already getting stuck. I think it's because it's not broken in yet. I'm not sure. Okay. So you can see how wide it is with those shelves. The shelves are huge, which is awesome because you need space when you're cooking. So here's some of the accessories I was talking about. I got the towel holder one, and that's something I want to look at really quick, if it will hold paper towels. So here's just a regular roll of paper towels, and I know you just move it, the accessory in, like that. Just kind of push it together. Now it's a little too tight. Space it out a little bit. Space it out a little bit more. There we go. Now it rolls freely. So that is pretty nice. And I know you can also fit like the Traeger butcher paper on this other one here. So paper towels or the paper looks pretty cool. Then I got the basket here. I put it on the end because that's the only way that I can leave it on here with it covered, because then it goes down towards the bottom. If it were to come out from the front when it's folded down, the cover won't fit over it, and then I have to take it off each time. Huge con there. I got the hooks, and then same thing with the cup holder. I got the cup holder, which is really awesome, but again, I had to put it on the end if I want to keep it covered. Typically you would keep it in the front, I would assume, to get your beverage. So other than that, everything else fit together pretty nicely. The ash cup is underneath in the front. The propane tank goes on there underneath, and there's like a gauge that it then, whenever it's plugged in, it tells you how much fuel you have left. So it's supposed to not run out of fuel, or at least give you a heads up when you do. And then the only other problem I have back here is the 9-volt battery compartment is underneath here next to the plug, and it was actually really hard to get the piece of plastic off. And then when I did and I put the battery in, you could tell, or you could see even, like, it's not flush. So I had to put a piece of tape on it. So for a $900 grill, the battery compartment being vertical like this and gravity working against it, the battery weight itself weighs more than the little plastic housing, and it pushes it out. I don't know if it happens on all of them or if I got the lemon, but there it is. I already got tape on it before I've even used it. And then, like I said, here's the plug and the off switch. Now the only reason you need to plug it in is if you want to see the lights on the fuel gauge or on the burners, to see that the burners are on. The 9-volt battery just allows it to ignite, so if you're without power, you could use your propane in the 9-volt battery to at least light the grill. And then the lid is super heavy duty, fits great, and I just need to season it now. And looking at it is like, it's it's not exactly level, but I'm sure. Again, the lid you don't actually use to cook. You always keep it uncovered when cooking. You only cover it to close it. It protects it from the elements only. It's not like you throw the lid down like a gas grill to cook. So I guess that's okay. But yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna start seasoning it. I did buy the Traeger brand seasoning. I just like brand loyalty. But basically, the general rule is turn it on to high for 10 minutes, let it get really hot, throw a bunch of that on it, rub it in, wait till the steam or the smoke goes away, and then do that minimum 4 times. I'm gonna do it 8 times today, so it's probably gonna take about an hour. All right, first light. So I got the propane tank on. I still don't really see, and maybe because it's light out here, I don't see those lights actually coming on. So let's go ahead and turn these. I hear the propane being engaged. Hit our ignite. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot, dude. Dude, I'm an idiot. Okay, so this is like a real honest review, right? Forgot to turn it on. First world problems. Okay. Okay, now there's too much propane. Lid's open. Turn the burners to ignite. Hit the ignite. Whoa. Oh, man. That happened quick. So you can see the lights are on each burner, meaning that it's on. Now turn them over to high to let that thing start going. I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes. That's what the instructions say. Let that get really hot, and then we'll start seasoning it. Now that light is on, so if I push it, I didn't calibrate it yet, so I think that's why it's not telling me. So you have to calibrate it first, and how you calibrate it is take the tank off, all the way off the holder, hold this button down until it starts flashing. You'll have 30 seconds, it says, to put the tank on. That'll be the weight. You want to start with a new tank, because that way it knows that it's a new tank, and the weight of it remembers, and then it'll start here, and then it'll obviously go down as you use propane. So let's let this heat up, and then we'll start seasoning it. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so it is nice and hot. Like, you can really feel the heat coming off of here. So here's the plan. I'm going to drizzle that seasoning all over it. I'm going to use tongs and a rag. You can use paper towel, but paper towel will shred on it, which is okay, it'll burn up. And then do that until the smoke stops. And then I'm going to do it a total of 8 times. So again, I'm using the Traeger brand, and just going to go like this. Go crazy with it. And then take my rag and start moving it around. Not gonna lie, that wasn't even near enough. It's already like all over. Oops. Okay. And then you want to get the edges. You want to get everything that is cast iron. So move this around. Till there's like a thin layer. You want to get all of the edges. Like I said, it's a little bit tricky there, but. And then on the back as well, with the rag, not the tongs. Okay. Tearing this thing up. Okay. That was a good first pass. And then, as you can see, oh man, I've made a mess over here. Yeah, I got it all over the shelf. Oh well, not gonna hurt anything. All that smoke now, as the oil starts to burn, and you'll just let it go until all of the smoke is gone, and then you'll do it again and again and again and again, and you leave it on high this entire time. The more you season it, the better. The longer this will last, the better it'll cook, less sticky, all that fun stuff. So it says minimum 4 times. Like I said, everything I've read, everyone had more success, you do it double that. So I'm going to do it 8 times, So that was one. I'm going to try to do it better in the corners and on the sides over the next couple of ones. I might try with some paper towels and switch back and forth, see what works better. And then I'll bring you back whenever it's fully done. All right, so that is like number 5. This rag is almost torn up. You just throw them out when you're done, so make sure you have something disposable. This is why I don't like using paper towels, because it did not last very long. It got paper towel everywhere. It looks like one of the rocks, like it's so bad. This is almost gone. I definitely will be able to get 8 seasonings out of this. I'm just going to go through the whole thing, so be prepared for that. If you're going to go extra heavy, you might want 2 of these to start, but it's looking good. You can see it's getting nice and black, and going to be ready to go. So going to do a few more of these, see what happens. It's been 33 minutes, so not too bad. Yeah, go from there. All right, so I am out of the seasoning on the 8th, maybe been the 9th, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I would just plan on using the whole thing the first time. That means you have seasoned it well. It looks good. That final smoke is coming off, and then I'll turn it off, let it cool down all the way before closing the lid, like it says to do. Fully expect that I used a lot of propane, so it's been 48 minutes, just about 49 minutes. So next thing I'll do today is go fill my propane tank, and then go through the calibration process so this thing is ready to go. And then while out here, what I did is I got the magnify, or I don't know what this thermometer, to kind of see like how hot it is. It's been running for a long time on high, so you're over 600 degrees right there is insane. And then kind of just slowly going across the grid. Look, it does dip. So we've dipped like 30 degrees right here, so that must be like in that U-shaped burner. That seems pretty drastic. I'm definitely not an expert at any of this. Whoa, look at this. So now we've dipped right here. We've dipped 40 degrees compared to over here. So it seems like a pretty drastic drop in temperature if you were cooking to cause an uneven thing. And then over here it's like well, it was up to like 6. So as you can see, it's not as consistent as I would expect it to be. I'm not gonna lie. Here's like in between the burners, again 560s, still super hot. Over here though, 40 degrees hotter right over the burner. So I don't know, let me know in the comment section if this is a poor reading or as to be expected. And then like I said, so the only drawbacks, the battery thing is really bothering me, that I have to put tape on it. So I'm gonna have to contact them and see what's going on there. And then the pop and lock system, super cool for the accessories. They're not cheap, but it's annoying that you have to take them off of the cover. I just wish they had a looser cover that would fit this with the accessories on it, because I don't want to have to rearrange my cup holder each time and that basket. I'm gonna take the paper towels off. I wouldn't leave those out anyways, but yeah, this is what the rag looks like afterwards. Definitely gonna just throw that out. This is empty, so there you have it. So this thing is seasoned. I'm gonna let it cool down, go get some propane, and we'll cook on it tomorrow. But thanks for watching.